Welcome, Capricorn, to your mid-month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please hit that big old like button. And welcome back, all you beautiful Capricorns. And welcome all new subscribers. Wow, we got a lot of new subscribers. So welcome, guys. And remember, if you know anybody who's a Capricorn, go ahead and share that video. You know that could resonate with someone else. Or may have lots of Capricorn in the chart. You never know, right? Okay, let's see what's going on. This message coming out. This message. We've got that Nine of Pentacles coming out, talking about that hard work, a lot of responsibility. Feeling right now that you have this potential to just go when it comes to that money. I just feel that money right there. I mean, he is holding that pentacle and he is saying, you know what? Right now you might feel like you're stumbling upon some kind of a creative idea as well as you're kind of slow and steadily going after these good investments. So you might have this good investment, this idea that's coming towards you. You have your creative skills going through, something that feels very justified, something very profitable coming in the long run. Wow. And you might even be really determined to get to this place, right? Whether it's side hustle or investing in the stock market. It might even take some time to, really balance out, look for research, take some research, plan things into action, putting things into action. No matter what it is, you have that cause and effect. So whatever you're going to put out there, right, you're going to have it come back around you. Justice is always great for that karma and that what goes, what comes around goes around idea. As you are moving right over here, very determined. Look at the willpower and the victory that you're going after this week. I love this. At this time of the month, I mean, it's just like, you know what? I'm in this victory mode. Nothing's going to stop me. I have this imagination, this perspective going on. I'm moving in this right direction. This could be the week where you're going to turn something big into a huge win because why? The Chariot is a victory card, a card of victory, moving towards the victory. So you might even feel like, you know what, this is it. This project may be benefiting you in all kinds of ways, right? So definitely feeling like there's something that you're celebrating, the joy and the understanding, harnessing this energy within your workspace. It could really transform things into this huge win for you. Wow, you guys might even be doing something that has to do with, court, justice, things like that. Might be feeling like it's turning in your favor at this time. So yeah, really wanting to balance out this situation. Wow, I'm loving this. Let's see what we got over here. Our High Priestess coming out with the intuition. Knowing that there was something that wasn't going your way in the past, so you might feel like, you know what, I'm utilizing all of this creativity in this form of self-care and this putting all this hard work into this one creative place, however it is. And it might be because there was some worry or some defeat. You might even feel like you might have a little worry right now, though, too. Because even though we know that we're highly driven towards what it is we really want, sometimes we get to this point where it's like, oh man, I hope that this actually is working, though, right? I hope that this is going, and it's in the right direction. So you might even feel, right, like there's like, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm getting really excited about this, but then it's almost like you're to this point where it's almost like, I don't know, but I'm going to keep going strong over here. So, and you might even feel like you want to take in more control, right? More self-improvement on this situation, putting things really out there, because there could be this worry that it could fall apart any moment, right? Just try not to keep yourself, in any kind of all of a sudden upswing. It's almost like this upswing of everything was going great. I feel like it's going great, but that little piece of my mind is saying, but what if something happens? Try not to worry about that. Just breathe, right? Just kind of breathe through that. Try not to allow that to happen. Okay. Because, yeah, I mean, we do that no matter what. So no matter what, it just feels like whatever you're going towards is bringing you towards what it is you truly want. But yeah, it does feel like self-sabotage about, the way you're attracting the situation. It does look like you have the mutual attraction towards the situation. We already have the happiness. We already have that victory. Just watch out for the self-sabotage when it comes to your own mind. Does it mean that it's going to actually sabotage the situation? No, but it's definitely one of those situations where it's like, I don't need to put myself into any kind of misgivings about the situation when it's not necessary. It's kind of like I'm worrying about something that's going to be just fine, but it's actually causing me more stress than's necessary. That's really what it is. So it does feel like there will be, as it's kind of moving throughout the week over here, that it's going to have this kind of feeling of kind of high anxiety. You know, there we go with that. I hope everything's going to be okay. I hope I'm really on the right direction. I hope that it's building where it needs to build. So just watch your stress levels, you know, because it does look like it's something that's very important that needs to be done over here. But it does look like as soon as it starts really moving and you start getting really excited, then all of a sudden that little mind wants to come in and say, are you sure you're on the right track? Are you sure you should be celebrating? Maybe you're celebrating too early, right? That type of situation. Don't worry about that though. Yes, such a normal thing for us to do. But then it gets into our psyche, right? It gets into our psyche and then we start kind of maybe pulling back a little bit. Or overworking the situation or trying to take too much control when it's not necessary, especially with the Four of Pentacles there, because then it says, oh, maybe now I'm kind of pulling back a little bit saying, ooh, no, you got the celebration. Everything's going to be just fine. Look, even if you run into some snags along the way, it says it doesn't really matter in the end because life has snags. Things have snags. Don't let those little snags work against your creative flow, work against what it is you're trying to make victory with this week, right? Because you already have it in your center of what, you know, what's going on around you. It's already centered. It's already there, right? Just keep harnessing that happiness and that joy, right? Things do happen, right? Shit happens. So things make you feel like you want to stumble. You know, so if you do feel like you're kind of stumbling, don't allow that to just push you down, right? Make sure that you understand that, you know what, it's okay. The plan is already in action. Everything is going the way it's supposed to be going. It will be profitable in the long run. We already see it, right? We already see it. It's already there, my friends. Okay, so let's get an overall card for you, my friends. Okay, yeah, let that go. Don't let that do that. Just, you know what, make sure that you're teaching yourself that, you know what, this is fine. It's a learning experience. And maybe the learning experience, you know, is about just allowing the joy to continue. Don't allow the stress to come and try to take that away from you. Don't allow that to get you in some kind of stuck energy. It's not necessary. You are standing in your present power. You are strong. And you're much stronger than you realize. And I think that the only place that we realize that we're not strong is when all of a sudden there's something going on that makes us stumble, that makes us have to overthink a situation. Right? It says, no, you don't need to do that. You have the strength within you. Everything is just fine. It's just the way the world works, right? And you have the ascended masters around you. You're being watched and divinely pulled where it is you need to be. So go ahead and continue strong on this path. You are fine. You're fine, okay? Don't let that little piece in your head say, oh, well, remember what happened last time? No, this isn't last time. Okay? That was one time. This is a different time. Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.